Hello everyone, welcome back to another reading. Today we are going to see the energies for 2025. So there will be 3 piles again, and as you can see I have a lot of oracle cards here, so I want to see the theme for each pile. So without further ado, let's get started. So I think we can start with the rune. Okay, pile number 1, pile number 2, and I'm feeling pile number 3. Okay, now the energy spirit oracle, please help me help my audience know what their 2025 will be like. Energy theme. Okay, this card wanted to come out, so let's just see for you, whoever's watching. Shamanic healer, cleansing and attunement. Wow, karmic lessons, present assistance, past life guides. So whoever is watching this shuffling process, there is some kind of past life connection with a spirit guide that you have, who is really healing you, who is really helping you in healing yourself. Okay, some kind of shamanic energy. Then we are going to check the crystals for the year. Which crystals will be the most beneficial for you? Okay, this will be for card number 1, card number 2, and 3. This is the first time I'm using this card. It was gifted by a friend, and I really love it. Ooh. Ooh, I think that once. I think I'll just let both of them be there because I really wanted to fall there. Okay, I'm getting this here. And this one. Okay, this two. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna get this two. Ooh. This is the animal oracle. So let's see which spirit animal will be really affecting you in affecting pile number 1 in 2025. Which spirit animal will help pile number 1 in 2025? Okay. And 3. Now we have the karma cards. What? Interesting. For some of you who are watching this, these cards are talking about personal powers. Take back your power, whoever's watching this, and however that message resonates with you. Let me understand. Wow, only this one got signs. Planets. Okay. Now let's get the, I believe this is the Rune Tarot. Osho Tarot, sorry. Let me guide my audience. Do they need to know about 2025? This is again the theme reading. Now let's get to the tarot. Wow, I can see a leaf falling right now. Maybe for pile number 1, there will be some things falling out of their life. Essential things that shouldn't be in your life in the first place. I also saw a dove right now. So whoever is watching this, there is a message of peace and harmony for 2025 for you. Okay. Two cards here, 2 cards here, 2 cards here. Okay. Oi, a card fell off. Okay. Okay. Okay, this two. Nope. This two and this two. Okay. Wow. Okay. This and this. This and this. This and this. Okay. Now finally tea leaf. Okay, then this one and this. And let me add a little bit more. Okay. Ah! Okay, my hands are not that big to handle that, but what does pile number 2 need to know about there? Oh, okay. Got it. This is falling here. I'll just take it as it is. Now, finally, pile number 3. Ooh, oh my God. All right, then, these are the piles. This is the pile for pile number 1. This is the pile for pile number 2. And this is the pile for pile number 3. Now let's begin. Hello, pile number 1. This is the pile you chose. So let's see the cards you have. Wow. The first card you have is Berkana, literally the new beginnings. So this can be your significator card. You have the Archangel Zadkiel, self-acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, 21. That is 9 and 3. Okay, you have rose quartz, open up your heart. Okay, it makes sense. Self-acceptance, there's compassion, forgiveness. Okay, you have, it's so interesting. When I was checking the cards, I saw this card and I was like, interesting. And this is exactly the same card that comes up for you. Altar, gratitude, releasing burdens. You know what? I feel like it should go in between this. And then you have butterfly, transformation, beauty, joy, transience. Maybe here. Okay. Then you have starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And then you have relationships, the beauty of, and do it with your partners, and it's in Libra. Opposite side is cooperation to perfect, decisions about, and then you have resulting from the fairness shown by. Relationship. Ooh, you have celebration. You know what? I am going to put this over here. And this over here. Okay. You have the tower. This is a very interesting tower. It's not like the tower you usually see in other cards. This person seems like it has broken the tower. Like it doesn't seem like something else is broken. It feels like she has broken it. And then you have the devil card. Very interesting devil card. Okay. And then you have celebration. I think celebration. I'll put it here. And then you have 4 of cups, if you can see. Then you have 9 of swords. Oh, wow. Okay. You have 6 of swords. Okay. Then you have the wheel of fortune. Pretty sure this is wheel of fortune. And then, ooh, look at this. You literally have wealth, right? You have wealth and August. Interesting. Okay. I actually forgot to shuffle this. So this is another oracle card, one of the best ones that I know. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, you have kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Okay, so for you, pile number 1, 2025 obviously seems to be a time for new beginnings. And spirit animal that will be working with you is starfish. And since 9 and 5 adds up to 14, then the 1 plus 4 adds up to 5. This card is making me feel like literally whatever you want to do with 2025 is what you'll get. Your 2025 seems to be in your hands, like totally. And I feel like it will start from November and December. That is where your manifestation can start. Start with November and December. Start manifesting whatever you want because, interesting thing, yesterday I saw a meteor and it reminds me of that. It's like your wish is coming true in 2025. And some of you might be trying to manifest wealth. So this might explain. There's infinite possibility for you in 2025, pile number 1. Infinite possibility. And one thing I want to tell you is theme of relationship and love and transformation, forgiveness, compassion is very obvious in your card. You seem like a person who is not kind to themselves, but probably you're kind to other people. Another thing that I'm seeing is that you have been a person who has dealt with a lot of loss and anxiety. It's like your mind has a number on you. It's like you have very bad thoughts at times in the sense that your thoughts are not very kind to you, pile number 1. With the 6 of Swords and 9 of Swords and 4 of Cups, I'm feeling that you have probably missed out on many opportunities, whether it's in love, finance, or like career, or even spirituality. Because there are some things you held on to, there are some losses that you faced, and you were very much focused on those losses instead of looking forward to the future and thinking, okay, what's in store for me? So what happens is, for example, if I'm too pent up on like I lost so many, say, for example, I had so many failed relationships. Now, in the future, instead of me thinking that, okay, maybe in the future it will be good or bad, when next person comes up, instead of thinking like, okay, let me give this person a chance, what I might do is I might think that there's no point. All my relationships in the past has ended. So what's the point of giving this person even a chance? Okay, that is the feeling that I'm getting, that you had been through. But what I'm saying is that you're moving on from this stagnant energy. You're finally finding self-acceptance in 2025, and this might not seem like a big deal for most, but if we accept ourselves, I think that opens us up to so many opportunities, because I feel like self-acceptance leads to more confidence. Because when we come in the room with the feeling of I'm what I am and I'm not here to please anyone and I'm not here to be understood. So when you come into any situation with that mindset, I think that's the biggest strength. I'm seeing a bee right now, so maybe you'll have to work on this kind of thoughts, because maybe this is something that you have been working on. Maybe it was hard for you. In the year of 2025, I would suggest you to buy a rose quartz and keep it with you at all times. Because somewhere down the line, because of all this hurt, I feel like your heart chakra has closed up, and rose quartz can help you with that. And if you can, I would suggest you to do some kind of ritualistic practices with self-love. For example, just keep a small journal where you can write, like, things I will only do for myself today. Every day, do something for only yourself and write it down. Make it your ritual for the year of 2025. I would say do it at least for a year in directly 2025. Another thing that I'm getting is, if you don't know your personal year number, please, I suggest you to go to my Instagram and check it out, because some of you might be in your personal year number 5. Then more changes and travel is going to come to you. And if you're in personal number 3, then more opportunities for growth will come to you. Okay, whether it's in career or whether it's in love. Okay, coming back to love, some of you is going to find someone in 2025. This someone seems to be a person who will nurture your kindness, who will nurture the kind person you are. I know that, these days it's not easy to be a kind person. You either get taken advantage of, or sometimes we don't know how to put the boundaries in place and we cannot say no. We cross our own boundaries sometimes and go above and beyond for people, and then later on they leave us high and dry. or we regret it and we start resenting them. Either way, it's not good. I feel like, again, with the devil card, I'm feeling this money is really sticking out to me. I feel like in 2025, money is definitely a theme in your year. Money is going to come to you, more opportunity, or any opportunity that helps you gain more money, more wealth is going to come to you. One thing I'm getting is be careful how this money comes to you. For example, you you have to sign a contract, right? Be careful about the things that is written in the contract before you sign it. That's just it, okay? For example, you are someone like a content creator, or you are someone who is going to apply for a new job or anything like that. See the terms and conditions before you sign it up. Another thing with this food that I'm getting is, some of you, if you have problems with eating, maybe eating disorder, or if you have issues with weight, I feel like this will also be a theme in 2025. If you're trying to get more thinner, if you're trying to gain weight, in 2025, you're asked to balance it out. This temptation might come up again if you want to eat, or you are continuously maintaining a diet, and then when you fall back on your diet and you mess up your diet, don't get angry at yourself again. This is a thing that I'm getting. Please be kind towards yourself, because one thing I realized with eating disorders and diets and stuff like that, with my own personal journey as well, is that it's a journey. It's not a one-time goal hit, because I have hit my personal goals and I have gained weight again. I have hit my personal goals, I achieved it, and I gain weight again. So I realize it's about lifestyle. I have to literally change my whole lifestyle, because just 6 months of change is not going to help me keep the weight off. This was a very specific message for some of you. But what I love the best about your card is that, all this mental clutter, mental restrictions, anxiety, stagnation, temptation, you are literally moving on, and you're reaching this kind of powerful state in 2025 that you're just like, I'm gonna dismantle my own toxicity. I'm gonna dismantle my own patterns. Like, look at this Tower card is so interesting, because usually Tower cards are always like, someone is falling and they're sad and they're all scared. But this Tower card, she's like, yeah, I broke it. And look at her, she seems to be in power. She's the one who broke it. There's a cat who's scared, but she's like, she probably knows nothing will happen to the cat, so she's not worried. So I see you in 2025 gaining back your power. Gaining back your power. Those towers, that anxiety that you felt like consumed you, will no longer have power over you. Such a beautiful card. And this is why I feel like you'll have new beginnings, and I feel like you will have transformation. You were in the cocoon state, being kind to everyone. Like, take respite by a pawn and be kind to yourself and others. I think you're a person who already is very kind to other people. So finally, when you move on from this, and I think you can start from November and December, finally, when you move on, you can get into this celebration state, because, you have the Wheel of Fortune and it's number 10. So you are literally starting new. And I feel like, with this card, I'm really getting drawn to this gambling thing. I feel like you will take more risk in 2025. And I think you should take more risk on yourself as well. With celebration, there is either gatherings that you will have, maybe someone in your community, or your best friends, or your friends, cousins, or anyone in your family will be getting married. There seems to be a lot of celebration in 2025 for you. And August will be very significant for you. I feel like a significant amount of wealth might come to you in August. Wealth could even be just abundance. Abundance in love, relationship, or anything that makes you feel like you're a wealthy person. Wealth is so subjective for people. Some people might feel rich because they have money. Some people might feel rich because their whole family is in health. And lastly, with the Libra card, Libra rules relationships, partnerships, coming before the public, truth, justice, and law, harmony, balance, art, beauty, and marriage. So even with this card, I'm feeling like there's an overall arching theme of relationships in 2025 for you, pile number 1. Some of you might even be getting married. So if some of you who are wanting to get married, I think this is a very auspicious card for you, because it seems like your relationships are going to thrive in 2025. I think when relationship thrives and relationship is very harmonious, I think we get some kind of emotional support that feels like a very strong foundation for us to go back to when the world is harsh to us. Pile number one thing I want to say before we end up this reading is, please be more compassionate towards yourself. Please be more forgiving towards yourself. And if there's people who have done wrong by you, have the courage in your heart to forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you know that quote goes, anger is like drinking a poison and expecting the other person to die. Okay, this anger, what people have done to you, is only going to worry you. It's not going to help you at all. So this is why I'm asking you to let it go. And if any one of you is a tarot reader, tarot will really help you in 2025. Maybe if you are a tarot video watcher like this, keep on watching more videos so that you can get more guidance. And with the gratitude, every night when you feel like, you know, there is more anger in your heart and you are not able to release it, it's okay. It's easier said than done. Just thank the universe for 5 things that you're grateful for. Okay? That is all you have to do. Every night, 5 things you're grateful for. Or every morning, 5 things you're grateful for. That's all you have to do. Okay? So this is what I had for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I am very proud of you for being kind to other people when you yourself have gone through so much. If you resonated with this reading, let me know, comment or like, and consider subscribing if you have not. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is the pile you chose. So let's see the cards you have. Wow. You have the card of Ingwas, common sense. Okay. Then you have letting go of urgency. Okay. Surrender, freedom from the time constraints. Interesting thing is that I'm seeing like 9 plus 1 is 1, and then there's like 17, that's 8. Interesting, it's literally November. So if you're watching this in November, that is very significant for you. You have Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. What are the odds? I love it when cards are so in sync with each other. You have Trend, maintenance, encouragement, guidance. You know, with this card, I'm also feeling like some of you, if you do aromatherapy, it might be good for you. Some smells that makes you relax. You need to relax a little bit more, go out more, engage your senses. And then you have the Moon, phases, cycle, and intuition. Again, the butterfly. Okay. And you have Stag Spirit. This is so interesting. I've been working with deer spirit animal for a few days now, so this is so interesting for me as well. This card you have, take the lead. This is the spirit animal that will be working with you very strongly in 2025. And then you have the North Node. There will be success from benefit. Have faith and do not worry about. Now is the time to. I see. Success, benefit. Do not worry about. Now the time to. You know what? I'm going to. There's something about time that your card pile is talking about. Ah, yeah, comparison. Interesting. You have the Empress and you have the King of Swords. I think I'll repeat this here. You have the Empress. You have the King of Swords. Ooh, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Then you have the Page of Cups. Huh. This is such an interesting Page of Cups. Oh, look, there's a heart. And then there's like atomic symbol in there. And his legs are literally on top. And he's just like, it's like a loop. And then you have Page of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, you're the card who had the dragon. Then you have the dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Okay. You have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Wow. Okay, you are a person who doesn't have patience then. Like you might be a person who struggles with patience. It's so apparent in your pile. It's like you're either very impatient person in general or you're impatient with yourself. Someone who wants to get more work done. One work finishes and you're like, okay, what's the next work? Okay, what's the next work? Next work, next work. You know, you feel like a person who just wants to get things done very fast. Very fast, 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 you know? The energy. I think I keep this guys here. And then lastly you have May. You know, for the first time with this card, although this is month of the year, I also feel like maybe, you know, May. Anyways, firstly with Ingwa's rune, this rune stands for common sense. It also stands for peace, nature, fertility, successful conclusions, and harmony. So firstly with the Ingwa's rune, you are going to successfully complete something. Probably in May. Is there an endeavor that you have been working on? On May, I see that you might successfully complete it. It obviously depends on your efforts too, but the chances of this card saying that maybe you'll have a successful completion of an endeavor and May coming out with the May. And if you remember in the beginning, I told you with the May, I'm feeling like a May, maybe something, you know. Also, community might be important to you. You might want to hang around with people with your own mental wavelength because you do seem like a person who has common sense, in the sense that your mental faculties and your judgment is really good. Pile number 2, you know how to use your judgment for the good, and you probably know when you get into the room and you see a person, you probably read them right. So you have a good judgment, and with the moon, the phases, cycles, and intuition, and the fact that you choose pile number 2, for me, that is a confirmation that you have a strong intuition. But there is an overall message for you in here to please be more patient. In 2025, if you're not going to be patient with yourself or patient with others, 2025 is going to teach you a lot of patience. And it's interesting because 2025 adds up to 9, and 9 is a time for completing things. So I feel like in 2025 you'll finally complete a cycle. You'll finally, maybe your personal year number will be 9 in 2025, so you might want to check that out. So you will have to let go of your impatient nature. Maybe some of you are struggling with time management, is what I'm getting. So your organization, your schedule, your routine, how you manage your time, these things are very much popping out in this reading. So with the North Node and the Wheel of Fortune, you will be lucky in 2025. When this card comes up in Karma Cards, it says that you can breathe easily. So you are doing what you should be doing, and everything is going to work out for you if you continue your present plan of action. You have dragon in here and dragon in here. So 2 dragons. So that means that you have intense amount of protection on you. You have a lot of courage and inner strength and wisdom, but also a lot of luck. In China, it's considered good luck. Dragon is considered good luck. So what are the chances? You also have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and if you were drawn to pile number 1, I would also suggest, because they also had a Wheel of Fortune. But all in all, the dragon, I feel like, is telling you that in 2025, you will have a lot of stroke of luck. Because, you know, with the North Node, it also says that even if you don't do anything, you will still be lucky. Those of you who are working towards your passion or your work or career, please continue doing, because you seem to be attracting a lot of luck. Now, coming towards good luck, look at this. You have Empress, and yeah, it does seem like you have already been working on something. It's not something that feels like you have begun. You already have some kind of talent for it. You have already been trying to polish that aspect of yourself, right? Maybe this is why you seem like a person who is very hard on themselves. Please sometimes take breaks from your work. Take breaks and give yourself the compassion and give yourself the appreciation after finishing tasks. With the Empress card, I'm feeling again in the 2025, you will harvest, because this is so many fruits in here. You will harvest the rewards of your hard work. something that you've been working on. You seem like a very intelligent person who knows it all. Like, some people, you just know that they're intellectually very strong, and you can probably think very fast. You can think on your feet. You also have common sense, and common sense is not very common. Although you might not be getting into your goals as fast as you want, you are getting there, because this tortoise is really making me feel like you are a person who not only puts time limits to others or your work, but you also put time limits to yourself. Sometimes you might have unrealistic expectations, maybe from yourself or others. And this is where I'm feeling like, beware of self-delusion. You know that phrase goes, sometimes you might eat more than you can chew. Don't take up more projects than you can, because I'm feeling like, when you're doing something, even at that time, maybe you're thinking, oh, wait, I could also do this after this, also do this after this. So you're being called to be in the present moment. Take up one project at a time. After you finish that, then go on to the other project. Obviously, you are the kind of person who can do so many projects at the same time. But you are really advised to practice patience. And maybe that is also coming in the form of doing one thing at a time, because that requires patience in a world where we want to multitask every time. In 2025, you seem to be consistent with your effort, and this effort is really, really helping you harvest the rewards of your hard work. You seem to be attracting a lot of consistent amount of wealth and abundance. Okay, but that really requires you to not only be patient with yourself, maintain this patience and compassion with yourself. With this 10 card, I'm really feeling like, try to find time to relax. With this encouragement, I'm feeling like, be the encouragement that you wish that someone would have given to you when you needed it. The encouragement that you seek from others, the validation, the appreciation you seek from others, please give it to yourself. Tend to yourself. And if you use tarot cards or tarot videos for guidance, that is also something I would encourage more of. Now, you have this number 4 in here, and then number 4 adding up 5 and 8 in here. So with this card, take the lead. I feel like you are a person, again, with the mental capacity. You have a really good mental faculties. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. You are a person who really knows how to use their brain. You know how to use your mind. A person who basically is very intelligent. You really know how to use your mental faculties, okay? So with that card, I'm really feeling like, take the lead, and this antlers, they're also symbology of like connecting with the heavens. So with this card, I'm really getting that not only should you put your mental faculties for your work, it's time to connect with the higher beings. It's time to connect with your higher self, because there seems like some issues that you're going through, and your higher self is the one that can help you with it. To take the lead, I feel like you should also venture into the spiritual realm. You should also see how spirituality can help you and boost you in your endeavors. Okay, with the schedule yourself in. I think spirituality can help you with understanding how you can be more patient with yourself. Lastly, what I'm getting is, please stop comparing yourself with others. Maybe you are in an environment where you cannot stop but compare yourself, but you're being asked to not compare yourself with others, because look, there's a tree and then there's a bamboo. Yeah, both are trees, both are plants, but one is so thin and one is so thick. And the tree, obviously, if it bends, it will break, right? But it's so strong. And the bamboo could think, wow, the tree is a lot more stronger than me. But when it comes to storms, this tree might be the one who breaks first, because the bamboo is flexible. So the overall idea here is to not compare. To each his own. Everyone has their own time. If you're a person who sees others and thinks, wow, they're getting so much success and I'm still lagging behind, it feels like it's too late for this, too late for that. It's asking you to take a breather and let it go, because 2025 is going to be lucky for you. Pile number 2. May is going to be very significant with you, because I feel like in the month of May, maybe your hard work will start to sprout the seeds of success. Overall theme here, you really need to be patient for one, because in 2025, you will be tested on your patience. You might as well work on it now. Secondly, please relax more, okay? In the 2025, you are asked to take time for more relaxation. Try to not put so much responsibilities on yourselves, like I have to do this, I have to do that, da. Try to be more spiritual, because in 2025, a lot of luck is coming to you, pile number 2. A lot of luck. It's something to do with something that you've been working on. This feels like a materialistic venture to me, because this is why I'm feeling like the spirituality is also calling you, like, hey, you have done so much for materialistic life. Now put your one foot in spirituality, so that you can not only attract good luck, but you can also see how spirituality can help you boost your, say, career, your relationship, okay, or your love life. Some of you, if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful, because in 2025, there's a chance that you might get pregnant. And for some of you, it's talking about creativity. Some of you might be wanting to start something, because the Empress here is making me feel like you're like cooking something in the background with your passion. Now, that is the message that I had for you, pile number 2. And if you're drawn to ocean jasper, please buy an ocean jasper and keep it with yourself. Lastly, I want to say that please capitalize on moon cycles. On new moons, you can try to manifest new things, and on full moons, try to let go of the old things. Maybe you can try to let go of impatience. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. You're attracting a lot of good luck in 2025. Just be more patient with yourself, okay? And if this reading resonated with you, please comment or like, and consider subscribing if you have not. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is the pile you chose. So let's see what cards you have. Okay, first card is Two Risas and Changes. Okay. And then you have Archangel Raguel. Justice, Harmony, Solutions. Repetition of 3. You have Blue Lace Agate. Find your calm. You have Leaves, Renewal, Revival, Progress. Oh, I remember this. You know, some of you, if you're a person who uses light to relax, or if you're drawn to a dragonfly, then, you know, dragonfly, if you see their wings, it reflects, right? It reflects the lights. So it's a call for people who with this totem to use light as a means to heal yourself or relaxation. It's going to be very useful for you. You know, the kind of light that you expose yourself to, it has an effect on you. Or even using colors for yourself that is more advantageous. For example, if you're more depressed and you want to get out of the depression, wear more white, wear more yellow, you know, light green. These are the colors. So this is what I mean by playing with light, because light, when it reflects the color, it helps you again. You have Trunk, Stability, Loyalty, Reliability, and you have the Owl. So interesting. It feels like someone is watching over you. And you know what? You have Beetles twice. You are a very magical person, pile number 3. Magic works through you. Scarab Beetle Spirit. I'm going to put this here for this once. And you have Be Realistic About, Be Concerned About. You have Saturn. You must wait before you can. The other is the Maturity that brings. Caution regarding. Limits imposed. Interesting, okay. Then you have Fighting. You have Ace of Wands. You have the High Priestess. Yeah, definitely you are pile number 3. There's a sense of magic in this pile. You have the Death card. You have the 7 of Cups. I think I'll put this here. You have 4 of Pentacles. And then you have 4 of Swords. Then you have Tower, Solid Foundation, Success with Effort. And you have Table, Hard Work Ahead. Okay, so first with the card Two Risas, Changes. So this card, the keywords are Strength, Changes, Conflict, Protection, Sacrifice, and Defense. So this card represents dramatic changes, which are painful at first, but leads to ultimately a good and better outcome. So when this card comes up, it may involve some initial discomfort for you, but it is a symbol of protection and victory, okay? So the long-term result will be good. So you will leave the situation in better state than it was before the conflict occurred. So it equally refers to effort into achieving an outcome, achieving an endeavor that requires a lot of hard work, but which produces good reward. So such as earning a qualification or gaining promotion or developing successful business. So in a sense, this card is saying no pain, no gain. But you will gain a major gain after a successful year of enduring. So this card also stands for determination and endurance. And if you have endurance and determination, then you will definitely succeed. One of the major key themes of your pile is hard work leading to success. Secondly, changes. There is a change that is coming your way. Maybe it's even starting in November and maybe you can even feel it. The changes is finally closing some chapter. With the changes here, with the death card here, there is some change coming their way. And it seems like this change is destined. Okay, it's fated. So it's supposed to happen. So this is the kind of change that will completely alter your life. So what I'm feeling with this is that in 2025, you're finally getting some kind of success and stability and security. You've been working towards stability and security. Maybe you're a person who really values stability, who really values loyalty and reliability. And maybe you are a person who is very loyal. Maybe you are a person who is very reliable, because there is an overall theme of hard work in you, because with the changes it also the theme is hard work. The Saturn is obviously talking about hard work, and then you have the hard work ahead. Another thing I want to tell you is that these changes are finally going to bring justice, harmony, and solutions. With number 9 in year 6 plus 3, the changes that you went through, it might have been very difficult, it might have been very discomforting. For example, you have been in a relationship that didn't work for you, and because it was so painful to say goodbye and you broke up, this change was the catalyst to the magic that will begin in your life in 2025. There is a very strong sense of magic in your pile number 2 or pile number 3. There is some sort of magic that is going to happen in your life, literal magic. Like, look at this with the Ace of Wands. This woman also seems like she is in awe with what she is seeing. There's creativity, there's music, there's art, and then there's a map, there's books. I feel like you are entering a chapter where you will get a lot of creativity in your life to deal with the problems in your life and gain the solutions, and it will lead you to a harmony. Pile number 3, you have to listen to your intuition when you feel like you have to take an action. Whenever you are confused with what action you have to take, please listen to your intuition, okay? And another thing that I'm feeling with this 4 of Swords is, if you can see this symbol in here, it's the Ingwas symbol, and this came up for pile number 2. It's common sense symbol. So if you were drawn to pile number 2, I would really ask you to go check it out, because it feels like you are nesting in here, right? You are nesting, and you will finally get up from your nest and finally create the magic that you want in your life. Because again, with magic, look at the amount of things that you're manifesting. There's a dragon. An interesting thing, again, pile number 2 also had a dragon as overarching theme. You are going to manifest a lot in 2025, but that also seems like it will come with first hard work and then some kind of change, and that will probably be your personal life change. Maybe it could also mean career change, and then that will be the catalyst to some kind of transformation in your personal life. With a blueless agate saying, find your calm. In the year of 2025, try to wear more white clothing, try to wear more light blue clothing so that you can feel a bit more calmer, because we wear white in numerology to really calm ourselves down. Is the number of 2. You do seem like you will be making a significant progress. Okay, you do seem like you will be consistent, and you do seem like you're not a person who gives up easily. You will be fighting for what you believe in. You will be fighting for your passion. You will be guided and protected along the way. There will be progress in 2025. There will be more stability. You are attracting more stability. You do seem like a person who has one foot in the spiritual realm or the magical realm. If you see the cards here, this is closing their eyes, this is closing her eyes, this is closing her eyes. Please try to meditate and get in touch with your intuition, because your intuition seems like a key aspect in 2025 that will help you progress. And with the Tower here, definitely your efforts, your hard work, pile number 3, is going to bring success. There is no doubt in it. But do not give up your hard work. Keep working hard. Also, I would say keep working smart, because you are attracting a tremendous change in 2025 that will really yield the success that you desired. Okay, but this means that the Saturn, the planet of hard work, is going to test you. So at that time, don't give up. You can use blue lace agate to keep with yourselves so that you can find a calm within yourself. Also, if you feel like you're overwhelmed sometimes, please call out to your spirit guides. It can help you and assist you in your journey of overcoming whatever problems that you're seeking the solutions for. So overall, the message for you, pile number 3, in 2025 is that your hard work is going to bring a lot of success. Your efforts are going to bring in a lot of success. Okay, maybe it's in your business, maybe it's in your job, maybe it's in your personal life. And it's asking you to listen to your intuition, especially in 2025. Your intuition will play a very big role. Your 2025 will start with a change. It will start with a massive change, and it might bring a lot of discomfort in the first, but this change will only lead to more gain. So you will be attracting more luck in your life in 2025. Also, because with this card, I'm feeling like you will get a lot of opportunities, and this is the O. This person is just in awe of what they're seeing. There's a lot of opportunity, but I feel like you can manifest it, whatever you want, faster, because there seems like you have an inner reservoir where you can tap into and manifest whatever you want. With this owl, I'm really feeling like someone is watching over you. Maybe your grandfather who has passed away, or your grandmother, someone of your ancestors watching over you. So if you feel overwhelmed, call upon them. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I would really ask you to check out pile number 2 as well, because the amount of times I said pile number 2 in this pile is something else. So I don't think it's coincidence. If you are drawn to pile number 2, please check out pile number 2, because they not only had the symbol of Ingwas, which is in here as well, but they also had dragon repeated. You not only have the dragonfly, you have dragon here as well. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. If you resonated with this video, or if you like this video, please let me know in the comments, or like this video and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.